who are you? Who are you? Like, who really are you? Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy LaGar'e, aka AquaDopeFreshne, and I'm back again with another lit video, and that's on what? Period. And today we got another little video, another little shit video, you feel me? Today, I found like, cause like, so as you can see, I haven't really posted like a little shit minute, my fault. It's just cause like, I haven't really had any ideas, you feel me? So I was just like, cause I was literally watching a Friendly Friends YouTube video, and she was doing like questions like with her sister and stuff like that. I was like, why don't I just look up questions I can ask myself? So I literally just typed in like questions you could ask yourself on like Google, and I found this website, and it has 87 self-reflection questions. So this video, I'm just gonna be reading some of them and then speaking on it. You feel me? Okay. And we just gonna be honest and truthful, saying how I feel, you feel me? Alright, but before we get into that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, you hit the post notification bell so you stay notified every time I post. You follow my social media links in the description down below. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. Shall we? Now let's get into this. Alrighty. So now for the questions, they have it like broken up into like different categories. So I'll probably just read a few from like the different categories that they have. Maybe like one or two in each one, you know, just to get like a different variation of it all. If that makes sense. I don't know. And I didn't look at these questions ahead of time. I just like quickly skimmed through it. So I'm not like, oh, it's like I'm scripting it or anything like that. It's just straight from my dome, me reading it. Yeah. So the first 10 questions, it says, these 10 questions, oh yeah, and I'm off my laptop. It says, these 10 questions are great ways to jumpstart self-reflection. So now the very first question it has is, am I using my time wisely? Personally, I feel like right now, at this point in my life, am I using my time wisely? Yes and no. Yes and no, because I feel like the start of the new year, I'm sort of taking more of like a lax like approach to things, you know. I'm doing more things like my speed, my pace for my sanity and my happiness, you feel me? Like especially with school, I sort of like toned it down a bit, even though I should be like on my game and stuff like that, but like second market period is about to end. I'm just trying to live a stress-free life right now, you feel me? Like I'm very much trying to relax, very much like real Aquarius like, you know. And about that, birthday coming up, if y'all ain't know, the 27th. I'm just putting that out there. But yeah, no, but like for certain things, like I will say like I'm spending my time wisely, like taking a break, you know, like taking more of a step back to like focus on myself, more like relax and stuff like that. Cause school just has me completely drained, and that's just literally 90% of my life. It's just school, and I'm tired of it. Like, bro, school has me so stressed. Not even just with like regular school, like colleges and dealing with that type of situations and like different issues and situations. It's like, personally for me, I feel like I am using my time wisely when it comes to that, taking a step back, even though like I should be more invested, because like it is my senior year and I should be hard, but like I'm not about to stress myself out. Okay, I'm not gonna deteriorate and denigrate my mental health state for some school. Yeah, no. Jokes, hilarious, comedy, not I. But I guess for like other stuff, honestly, overall, I will say I'm using my time wisely, even though it could benefit using my time in other places. But I don't know. Personally, for me, I just feel like I'm using my time wisely. All right, let's answer maybe one more from this category. Let's see. What seems interesting? Ooh, a lot of these are good. I'll just read number 2. Number 2 says, am I taking anything for granted? Honestly, I feel like I take life for granted. I don't know why it's like the first thing that just like popped in my mind, like life. Like I just feel like it's not even me taking life for granted. I just feel like I just come to like the realization that like, bro, life, like even though like, oh, life is short, but no, like life is short. It's like that. It's like sometimes I just feel like, what is all this for? Like, what am I doing everything for? Bro, I just be so caught up in my own thoughts in my head. I'm just like, what is the purpose of all this? Like, I'm doing all this for what? Like, staying up late at night, like, trying to do work, or like, you know, being stressed out, or like, and it's just like, what is the point? What is the purpose? What is my purpose? Like, what am I supposed to do in this lifetime? What is like the goal, the objective, like I have to do, I have to complete? It's just like, I don't know. Like, personally, I really don't know. And I wish like I knew. I wish there was like some guidebook that just told me, okay, this is what you're supposed to do, this and this, you're gonna have trouble with this, okay, but like just like a whole little life plan out. But no, life is not like that. Life, there's a bunch of different curves and challenges that we just sometimes gotta deal with. But like, that's just what we gotta do, we gotta deal with. So personally, I feel like I take life for granted. Like, I do and I don't. Like, I appreciate it for what it is, and life is very precious, but maybe I should value mine a little more. I think that makes sense. I don't know, but that's kind of like how I feel about it, especially like how I feel right now. Because like, bro, even like the little time difference between now and 2021 and say like December 1st are completely different. It's just like, I just feel like I'm growing so much in such a short amount of time. Like, I don't know. And that's another thing. I just feel like I'm low-key having like a midlife crisis. Like, I'm about to go to college like soon, graduating high school, dealing with high school, dealing with outside stuff. I just feel like I'm low-key going through a midlife crisis. Like, I'm just stressed. Like, I'm just going through this big thing of mania. Like, I don't know, but that's just personally how I feel with the whole situation and what I'm going through. But yeah, so to answer number 2 is, am I taking anything for granted? I'll say life. All right, let's go to the next one. The next little category, that the subcategory that they have. It says, the following 30 questions you can ask yourself every day to get to know yourself better. Let's just start with number 1 that they have. For number 1, it says, who am I really? Well, for me, well, like, I'm me. I'm LaGar'e. I don't know, I'm this nice, caring, sweet, sensitive person. I'm a person of color. I'm gay. I'm a bunch of different stuff. I'm me. And I don't know. Honestly, I'm me. And I'm happy to be me, you know? I just feel like, I don't know. Like, I don't know why it's so, like, so hard, like, to even answer, like, a question like this. I mean, I'm happy that I'm able to answer it now. But I know, like, especially when I was younger, if, like, I would have read that question or someone asked me that question, like, who am I would have had, like, I know I would have had a difficult time answering that. Or I probably would have said, like, I'm myself, like, but, like, on a deeper, like, level, like, I don't know, I feel like I wouldn't have been able to answer that. Like, who are you? Who is LaGar'e? Who are you? Who are you? Like, who really are you? You know? It's kind of like I mean, and this is like, the website is positivepsychology.com. So, like, it's kind of meant to make you think, but you know what I mean. Yeah, but for that question, who am I? I'm me. I'm LaGar'e. I'm just trying to be happy all the time, trying to be this positive person, trying to be someone like people could rely on, you know? I'm just that person. All right, let's choose another one. Let's go with number 9. Ooh, number 9 is, why do I matter? All right, so why do I matter? Damn, oh my God, this goes back to like how I talked about like the life question, like what I take it for granted, I think it was, and I said life. That's another, it's kind of similar to like why do I matter? Like, I don't know. I don't, like, okay, I know why I matter, but like I don't know why I matter. It's like, you do but you don't type thing. Like, why do I matter? I feel like in like the, how would I say this? I feel like in the generalization of like, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know, my mind's like global, like human structure. I'll say that. For the human structures to like work, we all play a different role. You know, we got like the farmers who's like, that grows like the plants and the crops and like raising like the cattle and the animals and stuff where we can eat and that type of stuff. Then we also got people who work in the health field, making sure that we're good and taken care of, you know, like developing new medicines and stuff where we can survive, or we can thrive. So like in that type of standpoint and that type of basic, not ideology, but like structure of human life and like levels, and you know what I'm trying to explain. But like in that type of standpoint, we all matter because we all have a specific purpose and like the chain of like the world revolving and working. So in that sense, yes, we do matter. But like personally for me, do I matter? I mean, I would say in the grand scheme of things, like I do matter. I mean, I feel like I matter in a way of, if I'm making an impact, I feel like I matter. Like if I'm impacting another person, then like my purpose on what I'm doing is, I guess, helping another person where it's important. So in that standpoint, I matter because I'm helping somebody else, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I matter. Well, I feel like that could go with anybody though. Like helping, like you matter to help somebody, but you're helping somebody because you matter. I feel like I'm just twisting things and like I'm probably rambling. I'm sorry, hitting y'all. But like, I don't know. I just feel like we all matter, respectively, individually. We all matter. But like me personally, yes, I do matter, but like, I matter. I'm just leaving it at that. Because I'm probably sounding mad confusing and all that types of stuff. But like, I matter. You matter. We all matter for different reasons. Even though if you don't feel like you matter, you matter. Why didn't I just say that in the beginning? God, anyway. I matter, you matter, we all matter. Yeah. Alright, now here is the last subcategory that this website gives. And this says, finally, for the following 30 prompts, and the questions are great ways to put your journal to use. Oh, so basically, like, these questions you could, like, if you have like a journal, it's like a great way to like start journaling, or like to continue, or like a thought. So I guess I'm tired of starting with number 1. Let's go with number 7. Number 7 says, I couldn't imagine living without. Alright, so now I could say like the stereotypical teenage Gen Z, like, I can't live without like Wi-Fi, internet, television, TV, that type of thing. And honestly, it would be right, because I couldn't. Not saying I couldn't, it'd just be hard to adapt and change into not having Wi-Fi and stuff like that. But personally, for me, something I can't have, I couldn't imagine living without. Honestly, I would say music. Yeah, I would say music. Something I could not live without is music. Because music, it lets you feel like so many different types of emotions, and it's also like very smooth, like soothing, and like it helps calm you down, but it can also like raise your spirits and make you happy. I feel like the one thing I can't live without is music. I feel like I need music in my life, and like for all like different types of things, you know, because we have music for like different events, for like parties and like different stuff. I just feel like music is such like a positive necessity that I personally love and can't live without. Like, I need music in my life. I need it. But yeah, for number 7, I couldn't imagine living without, it would be music. Now for the last one, let's see. Stop. 26. So for the very last one, 26, it is, what's one topic you need to learn more about to help you live a more fulfilling life? What's one topic you need to learn more about to help you? Oh, okay. I'm a little slow at times. But yeah. Okay, so okay, for me, okay, but no, a topic that I need to like learn more about to fulfill my life, I feel like I would say adulthood, and just like maturity in general. You know, I feel like, bro, for maturity, I've grown so much, so much than my younger self, honestly. Because my younger self, I dealt with a lot, you know, I physically dealt with a lot, emotionally dealt with a lot, and the way I conducted myself wasn't the best way at the time, or I just had issues like expressing the way I felt in that type of caliber and way and sense of that. But honestly, like, yeah, I would say like my maturity has definitely changed, so that's a good plus. But I feel like just becoming even more mature, like beginning that transition into adulthood. So personally, I feel like I need to do more research, maybe ask more questions, you know, be more comfortable talking with that, considering I'm going to be an adult very, very, very soon. Like literally like a couple weeks, I'll officially be an adult. I'll be 18. And then not even that, I'm going to be on my own soon. So just preparing and just making sure I'm at the good headspace. You know, I'm physically and mentally ready to be on my own and to do that transition, you know. Because I like to feel like I could for me personally, I can deal with a lot. I can handle a lot. Bad thing is, I sort of like bottle up my emotions until like I pop, I explode. And that's not good and that's not healthy. And I'm definitely working on that. Like, I'm trying my best. But like, that's just like the easiest way. Like, I know how to cope with things. Even though like I know it's not good, it's not healthy. But that's just one of the ways like I deal with stuff and I move on. But personally, to answer number 26, the last question, what's one topic you need to learn more about to help you live a more fulfilling life? It's basically just, you know, becoming an adult, becoming more mature, you know, that transition. Just more about becoming my own self, becoming independent. Yeah. So that was the last question that I'm gonna do. And that was like, these were my responses and stuff like that. I don't know if you guys enjoyed this or not. This is something a little different than what I usually do. It's more like personal, more like reflection, how I felt, how I think, how I process. But I think it's good to, you know, take that time to think, go in your mind and reflect on things. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just want to say I love each and every one of you. I appreciate you if you watched this video this far and this long. And yeah, just make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the post notification bell. It really does help me. And you know, you follow my social media links in the description down below. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you. You know, you guys make me so happy. And yeah, I love y'all. Stay safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And yeah. Mwah. Mwah.